I'm gonna show you how great I am. Great I am. Great I am.
This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Manda and I am 10 weeks out from my first ever bodybuilding show. It is 6:20 a.m. on Saturday, February 18th. And we're gonna go do some cardio, get ready, go to work. I'm gonna take you guys through my day. We're home from our cardio. Cardio this week has been really good. I think with the slight increase that Kenny gave me in my proteins, my recovery has honestly been a lot better. I've also made more of a point this week to stretch, so that's helped. Honestly, the body is feeling pretty good. Food's going also pretty good. My house does stink like white fucking fish because your girl be cooking white fish. Honestly, been enjoying the white fish. It's pretty good. It just kind of reeks when I cook it. Overall, food is good. Cardio is good. Workouts are good. Haven't been feeling super beaned out this week, which is nice. I had a little bit of a moment on Wednesday where I was like kind of out of it, but I was able to snap myself back into it, and Thursday, Friday were really good. And so far today, I'm feeling really good as well. So hopefully that continues for us. I'm going to make some breakfast now and have my coffee. I will shower and get ready for work. I only have a few clients today. I'll show you guys some of my meals today so you can see sort of what that looks like because my update last week was trash. I'm so excited to do this today. 10 weeks! I already know the drill. I have rice, ground chicken, and spinach. I just finished work. I'm running home quick to smash a little meal, get changed. I'll bring y'all home and I'll show you my next meal. Okay, I am dressed and ready for the gym. So I'm just gonna eat and then we will skedaddle. I have some ground beef with some spicy mustard and some potatoes with some sugar-free ketchup. On our way to the gym to go meet Kenny for leg day. This is so random. Maybe, like, okay, I know that my girlies can relate to this one, but if there's any men watching, please comment down below and tell me if you guys do this too. I know girls do this. Whenever you see a car that was like something your ex drove, you just have to like look to see if it's your ex, you know? Like, no? Okay, either that or like you're just genuinely a little bit scarred every time you see it. Guys, comment down below. Is this a thing? Like if you see like your ex-girlfriend's car, are you a little bit like, oh shit, that was my ex-girlfriend's car? Or like, I don't know. Anyways, now would be a really good time for us to crack open an energy drink. Today we have a C4 in Starburst Orange. In regular Amanda fashion, I'll crack it for you. Ooh, she was a squirter. Why do I always forget that the C4s numb your face? Like, I've had maybe 3 sips. You can just feel it like all the way through my nose, but it's so good.
our mind.
Things are looking good for Amanda. She's leaning out very, very respectively. It's only going to get harder. Let's go.
Sick. Meal time. Solid. And some fish.
What's up? I just got home. Workout today was, it was a really, really good one. I had like a really great day overall. So I just felt like really fueled and energized, which is super nice. I just made myself a little tea. So I'm gonna take a bath and sip on my tea. And then I will bring you guys along for my last meal. Also, I'm watching Perfect Match right now. If anyone else is watching Perfect Match, comment a poop emoji because trash reality TV is the shit. Also, total side note, I just got this sports bra. I thought it would be a really cute one for prep because since I'm a little bit leaner, we don't mind showing off the tummy. What do we think? Is she a cute one? Is she a keeper? I think I like it. So as it turns out, I've had my camera set on manual focus all day and I haven't manually focused anything. So if everything's been a blur, I'm sorry. I just showered and took a little bath. I'm gonna throw together my last meal now and then I'll show it to you guys. I kind of look like a cheetah girl. I love that for me. Amigas, cheetah. Last meal, we have a beautiful piece of salmon here and a delicious salad. Gonna pair my salmon with probably just like 14 grams of this Walden Farms cocktail sauce. It's okay, it's mid. And I have lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and water that I will wash her down with. With that being said, good night, my friends. I will see you in the morning for check-ins. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is 7 a.m. I went to bed at like 10, so getting up at 7 was still like a little sleep-in for me today. We are gonna do our check-ins, make some predictions, and then go do cardio. We're down another 1.1 pounds, 19.2% body fat. This is great. That means that things that we are doing the things. I will show you guys my check-in photos from this week. I feel good. I remember sitting here last week and I didn't feel very good. And I'm sitting here this week and I feel good. And I'm really grateful for that. Do my little stroll over to go do my cardio. And I'll probably do some abs today as well. These videos are getting repetitive and that's just because that is my life. It's the same shit day in, day out. So what I'm going to do to sort of change things up today is instead of taking you guys through the regular groceries and meal prep and stuff, I'm gonna sit down later and I'll talk to you guys about my relationship with food because I didn't always have such a positive mindset around it. Predictions? Damn, like I don't even know. I think we'll probably just drop food. Yeah. I'm doing like 50 to 55 minutes of cardio in the morning, 20 minutes of cardio post-workout right now. Yeah, honestly, I think we'll probably just drop food or we'll be like swapping more stuff for whitefish. Those are my predictions. Here are the updates going into 10 weeks out. Cardio has in fact increased. We will now be doing 600 calories on the stairs every morning. So we'll be probably like an hour to an hour 5 minutes for that guy. High day food has stayed the same, but low day food, we swapped out my beef meal for fish. And Kenny just said, be prepared to lose your beef meal in general very, very soon. So those are the prep related updates. I wanted to take a moment before I sign off from this video to answer the phone. How may I help you? What do you need? I don't know where I was in the opening of that conversation. Love my tea. Okay, I wanted to talk about my relationship with food. I made some notes. This might be a long one. Go get a snack or like a beverage. Whenever like somebody talks to me about my meal plan, they always tell me like, oh, I could never do that. I love food too much. And it's like, why does anyone think that I also don't love food? Like it's just a human thing. We all love food, okay? If I didn't love food, that would be weird. I do love food. I am a sweet tooth girly. Peanut butter can like fuck it up my life any day of the week. Love a good chicken finger moment or a chicken wing moment. So that's the first thing fresh out the gate that we're gonna clear up. It's not that I don't like food. That like, you know, I do like food, okay, whatever. Let's move on. Back in 2022, from about April until the beginning of June, I was actually doing some elimination dieting. And I was doing this elimination dieting because for years I had issues with digestion. I would eat certain foods and then I would be in the bathroom or I wouldn't be in the bathroom, and I was trying to figure out which of those foods were triggering me. So during this time, I started weighing out my food just because it was easier for me to keep track of different foods and quantities and types and stuff like that. And through elimination dieting, I figured out what foods triggered my gut so that I knew which kinds of things to stay away from. So for example, I know that my body doesn't like to digest broccoli. Just as fast as I can eat it is just as fast as it gets removed from my system. That's what I was doing just sort of before I met Kenny. Related to that, I was in the habit of already weighing out food and meal prepping food. When I first started working with Kenny, I didn't always have the easiest time feeling like I was missing out on different things. So like if I went to gatherings with friends or family, and I was like, no, I can't have that. And I had really negative language around, you know, choosing to eat my meals instead of those. Like another good example is like I would go to a meeting and they would have like pizza and cookies, and in my body I would feel angry that everyone else was eating pizza and I was sitting here eating chicken and rice. I went through that whole phase, and that was really, really hard because I constantly had this like feeling like I was missing out on something, and I sort of started to realize that I wasn't showing enough appreciation for the meals that I did have. I'm so grateful to be able to have food and to know how to cook food and like to have that consistent food coming around. So I really needed to just change my narrative around appreciating the food that I did have. Around September of last year, I had been working with Kenny for a few months. I was kind of getting into a little bit of a rut in terms of like eating on my meal plan. I was still eating on my meal plan, but then I would go out on the weekend and drink with my friends, and like that would always lead to other things because still I kind of felt like I was missing out on some stuff. Fast forward to October, me and my girls had a vacation booked, and I really wanted to cut and diet down or diet in for this vacation. And I asked Kenny if we could, and he said, sure, we can do that. And it was really this 5-week cut that I learned to understand like the process of food and nutrients for the body. During this 5 weeks, I developed a relationship with food where I no longer saw it as something for this psychological gratification, but it became very much a source of fuel. I started to really understand how my body reacted when I would have food, and I took the time to learn about what food does for our body on more of a cellular level. Those kinds of things in mind, I was able to sort of knock out the psychological of food and really just focus on like the science of, hey, your body needs energy to do things. Food is what gives you energy, and that's kind of it.
I went on this vacation with my friends and I was the leanest I had ever been, and when I came back I gained 10 pounds. Okay, we're on vacation, we were eating, we were drinking. I was putting things in my body that my body had not seen in so long. So stuff like dairy and stuff like gluten, just because my regular day-to-day meal plan never had anything like dairy or gluten. I came back from this vacation and I had gained the 10 pounds. I wasn't upset at myself for gaining the 10 pounds, but I just knew that I didn't feel that great. Like, my body was swollen and sore. I was breaking out. My skin was dry. Like, everything was just not really functioning the way that I got used to my body functioning when I had my regular meals. After coming back from this vacation and getting back onto my meal plan, my body started to lean back out pretty quick, and I started to feel a lot better very quickly just with this little change back into my regular diet. And for a few weeks following this vacation, I noticed that sugar was a really big trigger to my body. So if I ate anything with sugar in it, I would break out or I would feel lethargic. Or like, I remember one night I had a dessert and it just like kept me up all night. Like, I could feel the like sugar pumping through my body, and it was just a really sickening feeling. So I actually made the conscious choice to go sugar-free, which to everyone else in the world, like, you don't need to go sugar-free. It wasn't easy from the perspective of like finding things that were sugar-free, but it was really easy to not eat sugar. And through going sugar-free, I feel like I got my taste buds back. So many things just started to taste so much better. Things that were like artificially sweetened tasted so much better, and then things that are naturally sweet, like fruit and vegetables, they all just started to taste like how you would imagine fruit and vegetables to taste. It was like the most amazing thing. Let's cycle to the now. How do I do it? How am I not driven by food? How do I not have like tons and tons of cravings? And how am I okay with eating the same thing every day? Well, the first thing that I always tell people is that, yeah, maybe I eat the same foods every day, but they taste good. I make them in a way where they taste delicious. So it doesn't really bother me that it's the same food. And week to week, I might switch up like some seasonings or something, and that completely changes the dishes as well. I'm now happily in a place where if I go to a social event or a family event or anything like that, and I bring my own meal, I'm completely, wholeheartedly happy and satisfied with my choice. So much so that when I'm sitting there eating my same basic meal, I don't feel like I'm missing out. I genuinely feel like the people around me are missing out. They're missing out on this opportunity to put good whole foods and nutrients into their system. Maybe that doesn't sound like the nicest thing in the world, but that is firmly how I feel. The last thing that I want to address is my intentions for my post-show. I still feel quite firm on my stance against sugar. I've also learned that I am not somebody who outsources shitty stuff. I am somebody who will eat what is in front of them. So talking to some of my friends and my family, I've already let them know, hey, I know it's usually customary post-show that you like bring the competitor, you know, cookies and cake and whatever the crap. So I've asked everyone not to do that. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have a treat post-show. It just means that I don't want a refrigerator full of crap post-show. This is me setting the intention that I want to continue fueling my body with clean, whole foods for like really for just kind of forever. The thought of even eating like garbage processed stuff. Like, I don't understand it anymore. My biggest pet peeve right now too is people that are messaging me like, hey, like, let me know when you get a cheat day and then we'll go and we'll like eat shit all day. It's like, no, like that's not the point to what I'm doing. The only thing that I believe in, at least while I'm participating in this sport, is the process of a refeed, which is designed for you to eat something in order to replenish micro or macronutrients into the body. But the idea of like having a day where you just eat a bunch of shit, like no, you're just asking for a free pass. Like it's not a part of the sport to have shitty cheat days. You're just finding a way to make an excuse through it. Maybe that's blunt, but or maybe that's harsh also, but that's honestly just how I feel. Okay, that was a very long rant. Hopefully it was entertaining or there was something valuable or decent or interesting there. This is where I'm gonna close off the 10 weeks out vlog. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. We hit 500 subscribers today, which is like absolutely bonkers to me. So if there's 500 of you watching right now, hi! Oh my god! Give this video a like and a comment. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you share this video on your Instagram story, I will see it and I will send you all my love. And I thank you so much just for tuning in. Obviously, we were feeling a lot better this week than we were last week. Hopefully, the positive energy that I have inside of me right now is being shared with you. All right. I love you guys. I will see you next week at 9 weeks out.